The winter of 1701 in Edo, Japan, was not defined by the falling snow, but by a chilling, calculated silence. After Lord Asano was forced to commit ritual suicide for attacking the corrupt official Kira Yoshinaka, his estate was confiscated and his samurai were branded Ronin, masterless wanderers. While the world believed these men had scattered in disgrace, a small group of loyalists led by Oishi Kuranasuke began a covert operation that would become the ultimate test of samurai honor. This was a mission of absolute secrecy. To gather intelligence on Kira's heavily fortified mansion, the Ronin discarded their identities. Some became lowly tradesmen, others street peddlers, and some even married into the families of those working within Kira's walls just to obtain the fortress's blueprints. They lived in filth and endured public mockery, all to stay under the radar of the shogun's ruthless spies. The stakes were unimaginable. This wasn't just about their lives. A single slip-up, a whispered word in a tavern, or a suspicious glance would mean an agonizing death for their wives and children, who were being used as collateral to ensure their silence. They were walking a tightrope between justice and total erasure from history. As they mapped out every guard post and secret passage, the tension reached a breaking point. They knew that even if they succeeded, their only reward would be their own death. But as the shadows deepened in 1701, the question remained: could they strike before the shogunate's web of spies finally closed in on them?
The night before the attack, Oishi Kuranasuke gathered the remaining Ronin in complete silence. Oishi Kuranasuke gathered the remaining Ronin in complete silence. No speeches were needed. Every man in that room already understood. They were preparing for a mission they would never survive. Outside, the streets of Edo slept peacefully, unaware that one of the most legendary revenge missions in history was only hours away. When the signal was finally given, the Ronin moved through the snow like ghosts. They surrounded Kira's mansion from every direction, cutting off all escape routes before the guards even realized what was happening. The first sounds were not battle cries, but the splintering of wooden gates in the dead of night. Panic spread through the compound as armed guards rushed into the courtyards, only to find shadows moving faster than steel. Inside the mansion, Kira Yoshinaka disappeared without a trace. The Ronin searched room after room, tearing through hidden chambers and secret corridors, while the battle raged outside. Then, hidden inside a small charcoal storage room, they finally found the man they had sacrificed everything to reach. Oishi offered Kira the chance to die honorably as a samurai, but the old official trembled in fear and remained silent. In that frozen moment, the Ronin understood that the man who had destroyed their lives feared death more than dishonor. Moments later, Kira Yoshinaka was executed, and the long-awaited revenge of the 47 Ronin was finally complete. But victory brought no celebration, because every Ronin already knew how this story would end. After surrendering themselves to the authorities, the warriors were ordered to commit ritual suicide for violating the law of the shogunate. One by one, the men who had become legends chose death, with the same discipline and loyalty that had guided them from the beginning. Centuries later, their graves still stand in Joppa,